The biography of our beloved 16th Philippine President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Good day, everyone. First and foremost, my name is Peter T. Ventura from the Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, first year college Block B. And now, we will proceed to our main purpose for this video. This video is all about the biography of my chosen topic, which is the Philippine President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. I know that all of us already know his history, but I will give you further information about his life, especially his contribution to our country. Rodrigo Roa Duterte was born on March 28, 1945 in Masin City. He studied political science at the Lyceum of the Philippines University, graduating in 1968, before obtaining a law degree from San Beda College of Law in 1972. He also worked as a lawyer and was a prosecutor for Davao City. Before becoming a vice mayor, Duterte won 7 terms and served as mayor of Davao for over 22 years. Duterte eventually became a special counsel at the City Prosecution Office in Davao City from 1977 to 1981, third assistant city prosecutor from 1981 to 1983, and second assistant city prosecutor from 1983 to 1986. In childhood days, Duterte felt abused by the Fries. He stated that he was sexually abused by a Fries when he was a minor. After he was challenged by the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines and officials to name the Fries and file a case against him. Duterte claimed that he was too young to complain about the case. He also stated that he never disclosed that information after he was expelled and moved to another school. Duterte's father served as governor of the province of Davao, and his mother was community activist who had prominent role in the People Power movement that deposed to the authorization President Ferdinand Marcos and restored the democratic rule to the Philippines. Duterte was elected mayor in 1988. He was re-elected to that post twice over the subsequent decade. Because of the term limit restriction, he was barred from seeking re-election in 1998, but he successfully ran for a seat represented in Davao in the Philippine House of Representatives. Upon the completion of the term in 2001, he returned to Davao City and was one more elected mayor. Because the term limit restriction again came into force in 2010, he was elected vice mayor and his daughter Sarah served as mayor. During his more than 2 decades as mayor of Davao City, the controversial politician transformed the city from a haven of lawlessness into one of the safest areas in Southeast Asia. Duterte's harsh crime-fighting tactics earned him the nicknames the Punishers and Duterte's Harry. The ruthlessly effective police inspector portrayed by actor Clint Eastwood. But critics such as Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch claim that Duterte was responsible for more than 1,000 extrajudicial killings. Rather than denying such allegation, he embraced them. Duterte's position in the contested Spratly Islands, arguably the Philippines' most pressing foreign policy issues, caused consternation among the country's allies. He wavered unpredictably between a negotiated settlement with China and claimed that he would ride a jet ski to one of the disputed islands and plant a Filipino flag on it. On May 9, nearly 80% of eligible voters turned out for the election, and Duterte captured nearly as many votes as his 2 closest competitors combined. On June 30, 2016, Duterte was inaugurated as the 16th President of the Philippines. In his first 6 months in office, more than 6,000 people were killed in Duterte's war on drugs, and it continuously as far the Philippines is really free on drugs. A fraction of these deaths occurred during police operation. The PNP and SWAT alert to conduct a raid to all houses who are under the drug raid of the government. President Duterte hit this kind of issues in the Philippines. He always doing an action to solve this problem. Even he encountered any accusations to what this trend, like human rights organizations and Roman Catholic officials spoke out against the bloodshed. But Duterte responded by accusing the church of corruption and the sexual abuse of the children. Within days of his landslide victory, Duterte vowed to reintroduce the death penalty abolished in the Philippines in 2006 in concert with his promise to fatten all the fish in Manila Bay with the bodies of criminals. In televised address in June, he endorsed vigilantism by the members of the public, stating that he would personally reward anyone who shot and killed a drug dealer. And now, I show you the achievements that President Duterte implemented to our country. War on drugs, tax reform law, universal health care, pre-college education, cutting red tape, aggressive infrastructure rates, environmental policies, transportation, local businesses, taxes education that's under 2 years. The administration of Duterte plays a vital role to serve our country successful. The spirit of Philippine President overwhelming to his leadership towards the improvement of the Philippines. Duterte gives significant contribution his service life to reach the impressive flow of government that runs in the Philippines. Seeking for good condition of life towards the Filipino people, Duterte did a great to this country. He is the only one who gave more improvement to the Philippines regarding for the past president. He implemented a lot of laws, campaigned to solve all the problems that runs in the Philippines. Furthermore, Duterte is the first president from Mindanao that gave a lot of contribution to our country. And he is also one of the oldest person to be elected president of the Philippines. He is also the first Philippine president to have worked in 3 branches of the government. The great leader, the impressive outcomes of our country. Duterte.
Magnanakaw na trapo. Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mag-aahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon.